Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Virgo, April 28, 2025. There can be tense interactions today, with Mars opposite Pluto. If you're feeling cooped up or unable to express yourself, try not to stir the pot further. Keep emotional excitement high by doing something you love, but don't overdo it. The intensity of the day's aspects could bring excitable energy to your inner world or home life. There can be a sudden need to revisit a neglected area of your life. Tricky power dynamics can be at the root of tensions, and people can be especially defensive of their impulses and actions. However, when it comes to defending a loved one, it's a different story altogether. Power struggles within the family circle are possible, or there can be the emergence of buried problems to manage. It can be difficult to relinquish control even if you know it's for the best. Work or family matters can be heated and serve to rile you up. Take a deep breath and avoid obsessive thoughts, as pressures are likely to ease as you advance. Prepare for Mercury to leave his post-shadow phase today. This is excellent for you because our cosmic messenger rules your solar house, so whenever he's on a moonwalk, you are reviewing and re-evaluating your love life. Now that he is leaving his post-shadow period behind him, he's patting you on the back to say that anything that was preventing you from seeing clearly about partnerships in recent weeks can be resolved with clear, concise, articulate communication. Note that you and others are thinking more poignantly and can find a way to connect eye to eye. What will you do? Today's energy will be nostalgic, as Mars in Leo opposes Pluto in Aquarius. The last time you felt this way was at the beginning of November 2024. You may have felt the pressure to make significant strides in your career path. As a result, there may have been pressure to end something in order to begin something new. Instead of making any hasty movements or decisions, you may want to pump the brakes. Whatever action you take could change everything, so do not take these actions lightly. Today's planetary transit does not create the easiest of periods, and it just so happens that it influences you especially. Pay special attention to your inner critic. During this transit you are likely to put yourself under enormous pressure to get all the details right, and when you don't you may suffer the consequences. Instead, take the bigger picture into consideration and pay attention most importantly to your health, physical and emotional health. Make time to exercise. Don't be too surprised if you notice yourself more captivated by material things on this day. This vibration focuses a great deal on money and the objects of your desire. If you have any plans to shop today, be sure that you are fully aware of your financial situation and budget to avoid getting carried away. Do some price comparisons, especially for larger purchases. Take a buddy along with you if you need a voice of reason or someone to bounce ideas off of. While there is a strong sense of nostalgia in the air, this is working to your advantage. As the Moon and Mercury align in a nostalgic and reflective but also intuitive and imaginative part of your chart, this lends itself to time out to hear yourself think while giving you better access to a mix of intuition and logic, imagination and intelligence that comes with hindsight or a nostalgic twist. As it is over the weekend that a clash between Mars and Pluto is putting your work and life balance to the test, this is the incentive to get it right. It won't peak until later next week. A nearly 3-week alliance between Uranus in Taurus and the South Node in your romantic sector that began yesterday is now well established. In a case of perfect timing, this comes just as Mars and Pluto are going head-to-head as they nut out any work and life balance issues. Where you're going, that couldn't be more important. Virgo, practicality clears a path through confusion today. Your quote of the day: order creates space for magic to enter. Your color of the day is sandy beige, humble and clean. Lucky numbers: 6, 14, 24. Sorting out priorities will lighten your emotional load. Small, organized steps bring major relief. Resist perfection, seek progress. Healing often happens in the little daily choices. Our eyes in the sky. For April 28, 2025, the energy around us feels rich with possibility, like that feeling when you realize you're standing at the beginning of something meaningful, even if you don't quite know what it will turn into yet. The cards today come together to tell a story of hope, balance, and moving forward with trust. As you listen, let yourself be open to the parts that speak most to you personally. You're meant to hear this exactly as you are right now. The first card that appeared today is the Page of Cups. This is the card of emotional openness, of creative dreaming, and of trusting the little nudges from your heart. Think about a time when an unexpected opportunity or connection popped up, and even though it felt small at first, it ended up meaning so much. The Page of Cups invites you to stay curious and open-minded today. Something delightful might find its way to you if you're willing to look with fresh eyes. Whether it's an unexpected conversation, a new idea, or even a small moment of beauty, today is about noticing the gifts that sometimes hide in plain sight. Next comes the Six of Swords, a card about transition and healing. It often shows up when we're moving from one chapter of life to another, not always in a dramatic way, but in those quieter shifts that we sometimes only recognize in hindsight. If you've been feeling a little in between lately, know that you're not alone. The Six of Swords encourages you to trust the process. Picture yourself crossing a bridge. You're leaving behind what no longer serves you and heading toward calmer, clearer waters. It's okay if the destination isn't fully visible yet. Trust that this movement is carrying you toward greater peace. The third card is the Four of Wands, one of the most joyful and uplifting cards. It's about celebration, community, milestones, and stability. Today, there's a beautiful invitation to honor the wins, both big and small. Maybe it's a personal achievement, a step forward in a relationship, or simply feeling more at home within yourself. Remember how good it feels to pause and recognize how far you've come. Life moves fast sometimes, and we forget to savor these moments. Take time today to celebrate yourself and those you love, even if it's just with a heartfelt conversation or a quiet smile of gratitude. Our fourth card is the Temperance card. This one is all about balance, patience, and blending different aspects of your life into something harmonious. If you've been juggling multiple responsibilities or emotions, Temperance brings a calming reassurance that you're doing better than you think. It's like the art of cooking. You add a little of this, a little of that, adjust the heat, and somehow it all comes together into something wonderful. Today reminds you that you don't have to rush. Progress is happening even in the moments when it feels slow. Finally, the King of Pentacles makes an appearance, grounding this reading with a sense of stability, confidence, and quiet mastery. This card is a beautiful sign that you are capable of creating lasting success in your life, not by chasing, but by steadily and intentionally building. Think about a time when patience, commitment, and self-trust brought you rewards that were worth the wait. The King of Pentacles invites you to own your worth today. You have everything it takes to thrive, and even if you're still in the middle of building your dreams, you're doing it right. So today, with the Page of Cups, the Six of Swords, the Four of Wands, Temperance, and the King of Pentacles, the message is about welcoming new emotional openings, honoring the transitions you're navigating, celebrating your journey, finding your personal balance, and recognizing your deep ability to create a stable, abundant future. Every step you take matters. Every small decision to choose hope over fear, patience over frustration, trust over doubt, it all adds up. I would love to hear how today's reading speaks to you. Are you feeling like you're in a time of transition? Are you noticing little moments of joy or new beginnings popping up around you? Feel free to share your experiences or even your intentions for the day ahead. Your story could inspire someone else in ways you might not even realize. Remember, you are evolving beautifully, and every part of your path, especially the messy, in-between parts, is shaping you into someone even more aligned with the life you're meant to live. Keep believing. Keep showing up. You are doing amazing things.